One is absolutely captivated by you, and they are coming in fast with communication, hoping that the two of you can have a brand new, beautiful beginning together. We start this reading with the Knight of Swords, the deliverer of messages. Now, this is one of the fastest moving cards in the deck, right? This person is coming in fast. They're coming in soon. So if you haven't heard from this person already, you're probably going to hear from them like today or tomorrow, like really, really soon. Like this person can't wait to talk to you. And it's because you just impress them. Like you seem to have it all together with the Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles is the card of like single, happy, and thriving. Like she is just good in her own garden. She knows how to take care of herself. She knows how to take care of her home. And she just kind of enjoys the abundance that's available to her. Plus, they just see you as very emotionally independent and just a very fulfilled person. Nine of Cups is the energy of emotional independence. Like you are someone that you know how to like turn on your own happy switch. You don't really need to go outside yourself to seek any kind of validation. You just kind of exude joy, right? You know what makes you happy and you do that. So one, you're financially independent, you're stable. Two, you're emotionally independent and you don't really need anybody else to make you happy. And three, you know what you want and you go after what you want. The Queen of Wands is feminine fire sign energy, so you could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. More than that, the Queen of Wands is actually my favorite queen in the whole deck. She is someone who is a business owner. She is strong. She is independent. And she does not care what anybody else thinks. Like this is confidence personified with this combination here. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Baby, you are hot. And don't they know it with that Ace of Wands? All right, we're going to see what they have to say for you. We're also going to get some details on exactly who this person is and get Spirit's advice for you with this connection. But before we get into the full reading, you know I have one special card for you. And that's the subscribe card. Subscribe for more readings like this. All right, this person cannot get you off their mind because one of the things they want to tell you is no matter who I am with, my thoughts always lead me back to you. I'd be lying if I didn't think some of that had to do with that Ace of Wands we just saw. You are someone that they are always thinking about. Like sometimes it's just romantic. Sometimes it's like, man, I really admire that person, you know, so strong, so independent. They don't care what anyone else thinks. They know what they want. They just go after what they want. Like they really admire you. And at other times it's just, whew, that kind of energy. You're just someone that lights their fire. But I don't think they really show you because the next message we get from them is, I hide my true desires for you. So they've been trying to keep their cool. Props to them. But they just think you're amazing, okay? They think you just kind of have it all, right? You are someone who just exudes confidence. You are someone who just doesn't give a heck what anybody else is thinking. You are someone who has everything they could desire and seems to manifest it easily into their life. And all of this just like brings them towards you, attracts them to your energy. But the truth is, I am secretly obsessed with you. Now, honestly, I don't get like a creepy stalker vibe off this. I get more like the vibe of someone who just, you know, is enamored. Like they just can't get you off their mind, can't stop thinking about you. Like when they wake up in the morning, the first person they think about is you. Before they go to sleep at night, they're thinking about you. Like they probably check up on your social media a little, but I feel like it's just someone who's just incredibly infatuated. Like they are just amazed at your beauty, amazed at who you are, amazed at the exuberance you seem to have for life. Plus, there's just something about you that makes them feel so connected to you. They recognize that there's some kind of spiritual aspect to this connection. Like, I feel like you guys have come into each other's lives, like, right at the right moment. Like, they were needing someone like you, and you were kind of needing someone like them to help you sort of ascend, to understand yourselves better, to understand life a bit better. And while, like, you're very independent, and likely they are too. Like, it's not that you need each other, it's just that you can help each other grow. It's like your souls, prior to incarnating on the earth, sort of got together and understood, okay, this is the plan. This is how we'll meet. This is how things will take off. And since meeting you, they recognize that they are not the same person. They are undergoing an awakening process due to this connection. Like, I feel like you make this person kind of want to be their best selves, right? They kind of see you as fiercely independent and like just not care what anybody else thinks and like chasing after your dreams. And that makes them want to do the same thing. They're just kind of like, man, if they can do it, I can do it too. Like, they feel really inspired by you, by your energy, by your presence. And that's making them get their act together. I want to find out more about who they are and what's going on. Like, they are definitely someone that is ready to kind of charge forward in a definitive direction. They've been working on kind of getting their stuff together. Now, they could be a Cancer, but doesn't have to be. More than that, the Chariot is like the energy of knowing what you want, going after what you want, right? They're sort of imitating what they're seeing in you. Like, I feel like the two of you kind of are matching each other's energies. Like, they feel like, okay, well, they've got it all together. It's time that I get my stuff all together too. And they've been kind of doing that already. They've been taking steps in that direction, and they are really working towards evolving and awakening and being their better selves. And I feel like, honestly, the two of you are each other's answer, like to a prayer or to a wish with the star here. The star indicates like wish fulfillment. And I think both of you have been through something incredibly tough, because the star is also immediately following the Tower in the tarot. Now, the star is also Aquarius energy, so Aquarius could be important to one or both of you. But the star is all about that wish fulfillment, right? Kind of knowing what you want and dreaming about it and having the faith to know that, yes, by taking these consistent daily actions, by going after what we want, yes, you are able to kind of create whatever reality you're hoping to desire, whatever reality you've been desiring here. And I feel like this is a really different energy probably for the both of you, okay? I feel like both of you have likely gone through something really, really difficult, like a Tower moment, like a loss of a job or the loss of a major relationship. But now you're both in this energy of like, you know what? I can't just lay down and cry anymore. I have got to get my stuff together, and I have got to head off in this new direction. Maybe you've been in this energy a little bit longer than they have. That's why they're so inspired by seeing you do this too. But both of you are kind of just coming together in this very beautiful way. Like, this relationship is absolutely something the both of you have manifested. Like, you understood that you had the tools in your toolbox to make a connection like this happen, and you have been putting into place what you need in order to attract to you someone who will also be growing alongside you. Now, the Magician is Gemini energy, so Gemini might play a part in what your chart or their chart. Doesn't have to, though. More than that, it's about having all the tools at your disposal to create what you want out of life, okay? And while I think you have been very independent, very happy in your independence, you've really kind of created this sort of abundance for yourself, and you've created like just a lot of emotional independence here. I feel like still you are hoping to have a partner to kind of share your life with, okay? That both of you have been wanting someone to grow with, kind of like an adventure partner, okay? Like you've been hoping for, this King of Wands to match your Queen of Wands. And I think that's exactly who this person is. Again, this is masculine fire sign energy, so they could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. Now, the Queen and King of Wands, this is a fiery pair, okay? This is masculine and feminine, very strong spiritual connection or spiritual energy here. Both of them are people who they know what they want. They go after what they want. They don't really hesitate, right? They are leaders of decisive action. And I feel like that's who this person is or wants to be when they see you being that way. And they really are kind of showing up in this way, right? They have been doing the work. And they absolutely want someone to work with, to collaborate on, to build a foundation with when we see the Three of Pentacles. Now, literally, you might actually work with this person, but doesn't have to be. More than that, this is about building a life together, building a structure together, really building a foundation for something very solid. All right, now I'm going to pull some charms. Hopefully this gave you some idea of who this person might be, but I'm going to pull some charms for some extra validation here. All right, we got quite a few initials or letters that are important. We've got A, P, G, L, X, Q, X again, R, S, C, and K. So we've got quite a few letters here. So these could be representative of your initials or their initials or an important place to you. There's lots of love in this connection, and I feel like both of you have a really strong soul connection here where it feels like you have spent lifetimes together. Like I really feel like a past soulmate type of vibe. The holiday season might be really important to you. Numbers 2 and 5, you could be 25 or they could be 52 or you could be 52. Or the dates of February 5th or May 2nd could be important to you. The springtime is definitely important because I feel like that's when this romance is kind of blooming. We've got this bee here, so maybe they do something with honey or beekeeping or agriculture. We have 2 religious symbols here, so you guys do have a very strong spiritual connection, but you may have met in a traditional setting, like a school setting or a church setting of some kind. We do have a crown here, which makes me think of the sign Leo, so specifically one of you might be a Leo. And then we've got made with love, again, another indication of a past life connection with the children in the heart here. All right, well, let's get Spirit's advice in regards to this connection. So this person is going to be reaching out to you very soon, kind of making an offer, probably a passionate one, and things are going to kind of take off. What's Spirit's opinion of this? Should he go for it? Well, don't get much clearer than that. This is a hell yes. That's what this is. Starting with the Fool. The Spirit's telling you basically it's time for you to take this leap of faith. It's time for you to take the chance. This is a connection that has, I think, been brought in for you both, kind of for the highest good for you both. And it should feel exciting and fun. You see how she's just kind of like enjoying life with her iPod there? And man, is there a lot of love here with the Ace of Cups. This has the potential for so much emotional fulfillment, so romantic here. This is one of the more romantic cards in the deck. It's about the seed of love being planted. And all you have to do is nurture it. And then we have confirmation of divine masculine energy here with the Emperor. The Emperor knows what he wants. He goes after what he wants. And he knows how to build a life, how to build an empire. This is Aries energy. We've picked up on fire sign energy a few times in this reading. So Aries energy could be important to one or both of you. Man, this is an exciting one. Okay, so yes, just go for it. Have some fun. Enjoy the moment with this person because this has a lot of potential. All right. Well, thank you so much for being with me today. I do hope you'll stick around for this next reading right here, and I'll see you next time.